Alrighty, let's get going. It's time to take care of whatever team's doing whatever. Damn, I don't even care about you people. Why are you just? They don't even pay attention to me. Anyway, it's time to take care of whatever team's doing whatever thing. I could have sworn it was the thing here, but I guess not. Did I forget to do something in Lily Cove? So I'm not as familiar with Emerald as I am with Ruby and Sapphire. Ruby and Sapphire, I'm pretty sure they just went to that, so... Well, I'll go check out Lily Cove again. Take Wingle out. I don't think I taught it fly, actually. Let's teach Wingle fly and then fly to Lily Cove, see if I've got anything. Hopefully that's the problem, because I'm not entirely sure what else to do. Alright, let's check out the harbor here. Doesn't look any different from the... Oh, god damn it, what's going on? God damn, I don't know what's going on. Fork. Oh, let's go check the Aqua Hideout. Maybe it's open now? Maybe it's... I don't know, it's still closed. Oh, right, the whole Magma Hideout at Mount Chimney thing. I forgot about that. Alright, case closed. So let's fly over to Lava Ridge, I guess. Here we go. Sorry, right there. There we go. Fly over to Lava Ridge, take the trolley up, since I don't have the acro bike to get back up. I don't know if it's possible to get all the way back up. But anyway, go down here, and let's head down here and run into a hiker who I somehow avoided before. I don't know how I did that. Well, it shouldn't take too long. All the time wasting at the start might cost me a little bit. And Lucky Rock 2 missing. And, well, let's see. Aha! Alrighty, if I recall right, this is kind of tedious, especially when you run into Gravelers, so I'll have to set up the repels. So, as much as it pains me to do this, I'm gonna have to do another water? What the hell? Where did water come from? Music. What does that have to do with water? I don't know. Anyway, music.
Hey folks, Dati from the future here, once again speaking over a section of gameplay that my past self did not want to speak over. We're here in the interior of Mount Chimney in Team Magma's secret hideout. Now this is actually a super cool thing, because this is only in Emerald. It is not in Ruby, it is not in Sapphire, it is not in Omega Ruby, it is not in Alpha Sapphire. It is only in Emerald, because they needed to give both teams a secret hideout. So they gave the one that's next to the water to Team Aqua, and gave Team Magma one here by the volcano, which makes sense. And you might think that, oh hey, that makes a whole lot of sense. How about in the remakes, they give Team Magma this hideout? Like, if you're fighting against Team Magma, the hideout will be here, and if you're fighting against Team Aqua, the hideout will be over there. So it'll be different depending on your version, and so you can have a slightly different gameplay experience depending on the version that you buy, instead of just having certain different Pokemon available. No, they didn't do that. So, as a result, I don't really know much about this area, other than it's a cave and there's lava occasionally. And there's a little bit of machinery. Like, I don't know my way around here. I don't know, like, what the Pokemon here are. I assume they're fire types and Zubats. I just know it's a cave with some magma people. And yeah. So, I guess here's an opportunity to talk about Team Magma. Team Magma actually is a lot more reasonable than Team Aqua. Like, if you were for some reason forced to take a side between them and, like, not be a reasonable person, Team Magma would be the ones to go for, because Team Magma wants to expand the landmass. Now, that could have catastrophic, environmental implications for all sorts of things, including hydroelectric power, and agriculture, and sea wildlife, and the winds, and all sorts of things. But at least we would have somewhere to live. Okay, so the Pacific Log people figured out how to live on water. Build really, really lightweight houses out of wood that would not survive a heavy storm. There was a typhoon, or a tsunami, or any of those things, Pacific Log, they would be done. They would be gone. And, coastal cities in the Hoenn region, they'd have problems too, but interior cities, say, Little Root, Oldale, they'd be in a better situation. Fall Arbor, good situation. Verdendorf, no problem. And depending on where the tsunami's coming from, maybe Rustboro would be fine. Expanding the landmass, you could have more locations that are not susceptible to tsunamis. And there's a reason tsunami is a Japanese word. It's because tsunamis tend to happen to Japan. What happened a little while ago, you might remember. And so, Hoenn, being based on a region of Japan, you can look this up, would have reason to be concerned about tsunamis. Even if you didn't have to worry about tsunamis, having landmass that you can grow food on would be a good thing. Places where you can industrialize, set up, scientific labs, power plants, all these things. You kind of need land for that. You could maybe figure out a way to reverse engineer technology and make it work in the water, but it'd be a heck of a lot easier to expand the landmass instead. Now, I'm not advocating that they expand the landmass. That's a terrible idea. But expanding the water mass, adding more water, is an even stupider idea. Team Aqua... I understand. You wanted to set up this juxtaposition between land and sea, and you had to have two distinctly opposite ideologies. One wants to expand one wants to expand the other. The truth is somewhere in the middle. A peaceful, balanced coexistence. Okay. Status quo, actually a good thing this time around. But in creating that juxtaposition of ideologies, you had to make one of the two absolutely redonkulously dumb. There's precisely one advantage to being in Team Aqua. Much better fashion. But you know who makes clothes? People. Do you know how people survive? By living on land. We are not fish people. We are not mer people. We are not Pokémon. And we can't breathe underwater. I'm not sure if you're aware of this, Team Aqua. We cannot do that. That is not a thing we can do. We can set up scuba tanks or something. Okay, we're gonna have to mass produce those scuba tanks. You know how we're gonna do that? We're gonna need factories. You're gonna need factories that are based on land. And also, how the heck are you gonna give birth underwater? That's just impractical. Come on, son. And what about all those Pokemon that live on the land and would be completely obliterated by the creation of a larger water mass? Humanity aside, okay, if you want to commit genocide of humanity, great, go ahead, but think about the Pokemon. What do you even get out of expanding the water? More fish? Fish population's gonna keep growing at the same rate. They're not running out of room. So, more water power? Maybe? Team Magma for life.
Alrighty, that's over with, thank God. And, well, I'm gonna leave you in suspense. I'll let you see what's coming up next time. I'll see you then.